Welcome back to the channel this morning. Well, I like to do these public service announcement type of videos on occasion. They're fun, and I like to get factual information out there into the universe. If I see something that is obviously fake, that somebody else is trying to dupe the normal, everyday, random person into believing, I like to call it out. Not that this particular scenario hasn't already been called out, but there was some kind of politician or whatever. I didn't pay attention enough to figure out what he was running for. But he took an assault rifle and disassembled it and threw it into a fire. First and foremost, if that was a true AR type of weapon, it would be made mostly of aluminum with a few plastic accessories or polymer accessories. So the main guts of the gun, the actual gun itself, the heart of the gun, unless he had that small little campfire going really, really hot, it's not going to do anything. But this moron had a what appeared to be Smith & Wesson M&P 22 AR type of weapon. Shoots the same caliber as this, minus the silencer. Still had the high capacity magazine. This one's a 25. I think those are a 30, maybe 25 or a 30 that go in that gun. But he would have you believe that he had one of these, an actual AR that shoots 223. A good defense round, but a lot of the old school guys believe this is nothing but just a varmint round, good for busting raccoons or possums or whatever happens to be on your property. If you want something for real defense, get yourself a 308. That's what they would tell you. I trust this. I know it works. Whatever, I trust this one too. Good old 30 caliber, 7.62 by 39. But my main gripe about that video, and a lot of Hollywood movies in general, is that they would have you believe that guns themselves are inherently loud. Yes, they are loud when you shoot them, unless you have a silencer, of course. And even then, they're still kind of loud. But just handling a gun. I mean, doing this, if I was to do this in a movie, picking a gun up, just the act of picking it up, it would start clicking and clacking and going on. And in that video, when the fellow removed the magazine, it made a whole bunch of racket. But I got my nice Rode VideoMic Pro $200 microphone on top of this camera, so it's a high quality microphone. It would pick any noise up. Listen. That was relatively quiet. Imagine that. The loudest part of this gun itself the action there is really not that loud if you're just running it. Now if I was to let it go, the bolt slap is something over 100 decibels, but that's just one quick instance there. If you've ever seen that video or any of these Hollywood movies, TV shows, whatever, just the act of picking the gun up, like I said, they would start clicking and clacking and going on and making a whole bunch of racket. Now the only gun that might actually do that a little more that I have right now with me is the AK. And really, the only time you might get that is with a little bit of magazine wobble. This one, not so much, because it's a nice Rifle Dynamics AK. But if you got like an old washer or something that wasn't milled out right, you get some magazine wobble. But even this gun, listen. See how quiet that was? So guns do not make as much racket as the media would have you believe. Thanks for watching.